Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel messages that's sent to me, through me, for me to share. For this new moon in Cancer transit that we're in right now. To be fair, I had no intentions of coming in to do a reading right now, this rising. But as I woke up, I just felt pulled, guided, nudged to the table. So here I am. But whilst I'm sitting here, just channeling the energy, just random words are just coming to me, like, no message is the message. It is what it is. And like always, keep moving. Whatever the situation, keep moving. But let's see. I've also been brought back to the because I've been doing my seasons. Card Revolution wants to come out, and what's funny is I was gonna start this reading at 4:44. But again, I've just kind of been relaxing, sitting back, holding meds, watching the sun rise. This energy kind of, with the photo that I took this rising. But this is the solar eclipse revolution, card number 44, overall energy. Let's get activation. Discernment, and I have to chuckle because discernment, when I was pre-shuffling this deck, is the card that came through. So there's a need to use discernment in a situation. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner wisdom and balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. You know, the first thing that's coming to my mind right now is it's that energy of loving somebody or loving something enough to let it go for your highest good. 44 on the clock when I say that. Sorry, I'm gonna reshuffle this. Blame, choosing, change wanted to be the one I read here, but let's see a more comfortable shuffle. It's quite a big deck, so. Right now I'm picking up an energy of confusion. As I'm shuffling, so many thoughts are going through my mind. And maybe it's because I didn't do that write-up that I usually do prior to doing a recording, doing a reading, my messages. But I feel like right now I'm very much tapped into somebody's energy. So this card wants to fall. This is the card that wants to fall. It says unmotivated, motivated. And like I said, I'm definitely tapped into somebody's energy. Because going back to the beginning of my recording message, I said I had no intentions of doing recording right now. And that's because I had an injury. Yeah, it's quite sore. So when I do the shuffling, you know, because I've been so motivated. Oh God. And again, this rising, I've got more to do. So, but again, I'm picking up another energy. This is the energy outside of me. And this is why I've been drawn to do this reading for somebody who's feeling unmotivated right now. and I can feel it in my energy, in the way I'm delivering this message. Something feels off. But again, I'm here for it. Let's get a chakra card in regards to this energy. For those who are resonating at this time for this full moon, new moon in Cancer. I'm picking up emotions. Self-esteem wants to come through, and it says confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. And again, it's that whole it's the same colors, chakra energy. This is your solar plexus energy, your self-esteem, that motivation, the unmotivated energy. I am now willing, ready, and able to be motivated and bring the spark back into my life. I'm hearing right now that somebody's having a slow start. I'm hearing taking its time, taking its course is what I'm hearing. Understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. And I feel like that's why something may have been taking such time, because somebody needed to go within, sit back, observe, plan. I'm hearing health plan right now. I'm also hearing business plan, action plan. Somebody needed to gain the confidence in order to take on that role of whatever it is that you're moving towards right now, that you're taking the steps. And I'm looking at the order of these cards here. We've got card number 20, which is discernment. We've got another card of 20 here, which is unmotivated and motivated. And then card number 21, self-esteem. Communication, inner child, and faith. Bottom of the deck is grounding. And I say because I can see a lot of root chakra work here, or healing that's being done. And I say being done because there's forward movement here. I notice how communication wanted to fall in the reverse. It's almost like there's something that's not being communicated in regards to your inner child. Something that you may need to release in order to get that kind of revolution feeling, you know. Whatever was hidden in the dark needs to be brought to the surface, because I feel like it's affecting somebody's self-esteem inwardly. Maybe not your actual physical action, but your faith, your belief within the system, within yourself, within the universe. But again, I feel like someone's kind of moved past that energy. Someone's used their discernment. I had my cards in order, but now they're kind of gone into a let's see. What's this energy in regards to overall for this new moon in Cancer? Sagittarius' energy. And what's funny about that, when I pressed pause to pick up the card off of the floor, this card was also on the floor, but I didn't call it, but it came through anyway. Sagittarius. The energy imbues power. I believe that says IMBUES. Imbues power. Superior confidence and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune and authority. What's coming towards those who's resonating with this energy at this time? New moon in Cancer, 2022. 2 cards want to come through. And we've got reveal what needs to be seen. last quarter moon in Scorpio, and also full moon in Libra. Find balance. Let's get one more in regards to this full moon in Cancer. So I keep saying full moon, new moon in Cancer. For those who may be resonating with the energy of this reading, I'm telling you, something don't feel comfortable. But it says full moon in Taurus, the toxicity. Just detoxify. Sorry, I ain't got my glasses on. I feel like I want to start the recording again. And I know I'm not, because I know it's the energy that's needed to come out right now. But somebody needs to have a hard look into themselves and the path that they're going on, and find the balance within the situation and reveal what needs to be revealed. Last quarter moon in Scorpio, that's a Tower energy. It's got ancestor message. And I feel like I just want to pull some tarot in regards to these energies. What's the overall message for those who's resonating in regards to this new moon in Cancer 2022? There's a lot of messages. But we've got beauty, prayer, intent, and focus. Focus on the right things, not the wrong things. Focus on the things that's going to elevate you, that's going to keep you in this energy of balance. And whatever you do with good intentions. Tell me more about this energy. This card wants to kind of go through, and it says care, and it wants to fall over on faith. And it says, wrap an invisible cloak of love around you and share your kind words with all. Take care in the words that you speak and choose, for they build your body and your life form. Feel the gentle wind that works with words of love and to shape your life into beauty. All cultures and faiths speak of angels, messengers, guiding spirits. To the Creator, the voices are heard in the thoughts, but manifest most profoundly in your heart. And again, that's like all the cards that this came through rolled up into one. There's a need to take care. Card number 12. Break it down to a 3. That cooperation kind of thing. Mind, body, and soul. Listening to that inner guidance that you receive. Take care. Use your discernment. And again, intense at the bottom of the deck just wants to come through. Let's get a card in regards to this energy of what's needing to be detoxified. And we've got a Knight of Wands here. In your Aries, Sagittarius' energy wants to fall over on the energy of communication. I feel like you may have some kind of insight in regards to. I don't feel like this is a. I'm gonna pull some more cards. Tell me more about this energy of this Knight of Wands. But I feel like there's some kind of communication that's needed to be had here in regards to that inner child healing. This is the Leo card. This is the Strength card. Card number 8 in the reverse. Somebody's not feeling strong right now. Someone's feeling weak right now. And I feel like that's because somebody needs to... I'm hearing reduce. I'm hearing the word reduce right now. Their intake of whatever it is. Whatever this toxicity is that needs to be cleansed. And I say that because this card just flew right behind me. Right standing up against my Florida water. Somebody is needing to detox from whatever this inner child energy may be. And I feel like somebody has insight to this communication. I'm hearing verbal. Tell me more about this energy of find balance and take care. Find balance and take care in regards to this energy. Strong Leo energy. May have Leo within your chart or connected to. Yeah, this is the Ten of Swords. Someone ain't got faith right now. Find balance. Half of 10 is 5. The change. What needs to be seen in this situation? Reveal what needs to be seen. As I hear in regards to the energy of this reading. Justice. Libra energy. 5:22 on the clock. Reveal what needs to be seen. Justice. There's an injustice here. Libra card here is in the reverse. Attached to the Sagittarius is energy. Someone's losing faith and care in the situation, unable to find a balance within the situation. Somebody's being triggered to keep going back to some inner child wounding, healing that's needing to be done. Someone needs to clear their energy in order to find this balance. Because what's this Ten of Swords energy? For those who I'm connecting with in regards to this new moon in Cancer. I feel like someone's now picking up momentum because now somebody's seen the insight in what it is that they're needing to see the insight in. But for the Ten of Swords to be here right in the center of this reading, this is still very much, and also the Strength card's in the reverse. Card fell to the ground is Temperance. That's the card of Sagittarius. But this is an energy of needing patience. You know, go with the flow kind of energy. But something behind the moon is being blended. Is what I've just been guided to say. But what I wanted to say was that your ancestors and your Most High are working behind the scenes and taking care of this situation for you in order to turn this injustice, Libra energy, in the upright justice. It says the energy imbues power, superior confidence and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune and authority. Tell me more about this energy, Sagittarius, in regards to the energy of this reading. That's the moon card, Pisces energy, and again, like I was saying, like I was guided to say something about the moon. And the moon's here. The moon's all about secrets, what's hidden in the dark, what's going on within the subconscious. I'm hearing it's breaking somebody. And this is the mind. But it's also the 10, which is a completion. Something's coming to an end. Tell me more about this energy of Temperance. Why is Temperance here? Someone's having to go back and forth, back and forward to figure out what this is. That's causing this emotional disconnection. Something needs to be revealed. Something's being poured out. And it could well be under this moon energy. Somebody's understanding now the care that they're needing to put into the healing of the, I'm hearing your feminine energy, the subconscious. Okay, let's see, what's this moon energy? Tell me more about this energy of the moon. Why is the moon here in regards to this new moon in Cancer energy? There's a lot. Normally I'll pull it back. I feel guided to take it. And right here I'm picking up a heavy energy. I'm seeing the Three of Cups energy here. This celebration energy, but I'm seeing it over the Temperance's energy. This is the card of celebration. Someone's needing to find balance in regards to some kind of celebration or some kind of mixing of some kind of energy in this moon energy that somebody's needing to be mindful of, because somebody's working real hard. This is the eight of Pentacles. Somebody's working real hard under the moon. I'm hearing night and day in order to keep somebody in this injustice, in this Ten of Swords, this energy, this mental entrapment kind of an energy, this betrayal. It's like an ultimate, and this is the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who's selfless, selfish, somebody who's promiscuous, someone who just don't care too much. I'm picking up a brawling kind of an energy, and this could be going on in regards to some form of celebration. Someone's on a low vibration and it's causing a low, you know, someone's acting insane is what I'm hearing. This is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is not somebody who's single, but they're behaving very single because of inner child wounding. Because of that energy, that feminine energy that's needing to be healed within. Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Okay. So the Eight of Pentacles is somebody working on something real hard, like I said. But we've got the Nine of Pentacles as well that came out directly with it. Someone's working real hard to keep somebody in a trying to get my words out, and it could well be to do with the energy, but the 8 and the 9 is here. So again, let me see, what's the 8 of Pentacles? There's a bigger message here than what I can see. And look at this, we've got the Three of Swords that just wants to fly out on top of communication here. Someone's working real hard, possibly in regards to somebody needing to speak about this heartbreak, this trauma. And I'm noticing how the Three of Swords wants to fall out exactly in the same position as how the 8 of Pentacles is here. Neither in the reverse nor the upright. It's in the obstacle position. I'm seeing this message in two ways. I'm seeing somebody or a group of people, three, working against this fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, to keep them in the weak, stagnated energy. Somebody who isn't single, but I feel is having an energy or moving as though they are single because of heartbreak and pain. And I feel like part of me is thinking, this is why I say it's two separate energies I'm picking up on, that this is an energy that's being manipulated under the energy of the moon magic, to keep somebody in this depleted energy. But I feel like somebody's receiving some kind of insight. Somebody's receiving some kind of insight. But there's definitely some kind of injustice here. What's causing somebody to lose the faith? We've got the Chariot card here that wanted to turn over. Five of Cups also wants to turn over. Let me see. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? And it's going right back to the beginning of the reading. The Three of Swords is falling in the obstacle energy underneath the Knight of Wands. And again, I feel like this Knight of Wands is moving very quickly to have some form of communication, to get to make sense of what it is that's come about, because this is the Hierophant card that's now come through. The Hierophant card is somebody who's seeking wisdom, who's seeking knowledge from somebody with more insight, more I can't get my words out. Definitely stuck in somebody's energy here. It's like somebody just needs to listen. I want to get an ancestor card on this. On the Hierophant. Tell me more about this energy of the Hierophant in regards to the Three of Swords' energy. And I know exactly what it is I want to say, I just can't get the words out. Someone seeking some form of counselling. Gardener. Tell me more. In regards to the energy of this Three of Swords and the Hierophant. That's the energy of getting grounded, which is at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody, I feel like whosoever this Knight of Wands is, he's moving or she's moving towards somebody that's going to tell them to ground themselves. Dancer. Again, this is some kind of celebration that wants to fall directly onto the Three of Cups' energy. Rhythm maker behind the clock. Tempo. I'm hearing late night partying. This is in regards to some kind of celebration where somebody is going to be acting out. Someone needs to detox. Someone needs to reduce what it is that they intake to avoid a situation that they're going to be acting out, that they're going to need to receive some form of counseling. Some kind of heartbreak is going to come about. Someone's moving fast towards this communication. I'm hearing, I'm picking up an energy of dancing under the moon. It's like I'm picking up an energy of someone's working real hard. Can't even get my words out. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups in the reverse. Why is this Ace of Cups here in the reverse? Animal instincts. And then we've got the energy here of plant, seeding. That's exactly what I'm picking up. Somebody's instinct, somebody's got some kind of insight that something's going to take place at some kind of gathering. Somebody's got some kind of insight that this gathering could be to do with some kind of ritual in order to keep someone or stuck, planted in a situation. Someone's planting seeds against this energy. This is a deep reading. That's why I can't get my words out. Because first of all, I'm picking up on a dark energy. It's an energy that I don't really want to tap into, but I can nevertheless see it right here. Someone's instincts is telling them this. Someone's instincts is telling them whatever this is that's going on is weakening somebody. Strength card was here in the reverse. Someone's gaining wisdom in regards to the situation. Someone's soul searching now. Someone's seeking wisdom from those with higher knowledge, spiritual teachers, in regards to the situation, and there's something that's not quite right about a situation. This can be to do with somebody's garden. I'm hearing where something may be planted. I'm picking up on a real, and I had no intentions of using this deck, but I'm just being drawn to it. And look at the bottom of the deck is a magic circle, protection. Tell me more about this energy. In regards to this instinct, what's somebody's instincts, animal instincts telling them? In regards to this situation. symbolic awakening, realizations, huge realizations, scrying mirror, shadow, rebirth, that someone's needing to awaken, move away from, I'm hearing. This situation, someone's instance is telling them, it's this scrying mirror here. For me, something that somebody, so I'm being drawn back to that story, Snow White, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And it's funny because prior to pressing record, I was hearing fairy tale. And I thought I was being drawn back to my previous readings. And it could well be, it could have everything to do with that. And again, I'm hearing cliffhanger because the last reading I did was some time ago, a couple of days ago, and I was meant to come back that day. But whilst I was out in my garden, funny enough, meditating, and I was doing some works, you know, drilling, hammering, all of that, and that's how I got injured. So it slowed me down on all that I was doing. You know, even though I was able to still paint with the other hand and stuff like that, so I was able to do other things, I was still motivated. But let's see. But I left that reading, I've done a write-up after that reading, and we've got Cinderella here, magic. Can't make it up. And this is after the ball. That whole Cinderella story where after 12 and this fell behind the clock. This is the fairy godmother moving fast direction towards. Tell me more about this energy of the Three of Swords in regards to this communication. Underground, the Light Princess. Someone's trying to go into some form of hiding protection because of some kind of obsession. The Red Shoes, card number 20. This again reminds me of the 12 Dancing Princesses from my season 9, which I've been doing. It's the shoe in the back for me. Going back to the story of the 12 Dancing Princesses who were locked up in a tower by their father, but they used to secretly go out at night and dance, but their father couldn't understand when he used to open the tower in the day why their shoes were worn. But it was because they were gaining their strength. Wherever it was, they were gaining their strength, their momentum for that revolution I'm hearing. But there's something behind this eclipse, and I feel like it's whatever this magic is, it's needing to be revealed because it's underground, it's undercover, it's unknown. Somebody feels like it's unseen, it's low vibration. Someone needs to bring light onto this situation, and somebody knows that somebody may have the answers. I just saw a flock of birds just literally fly past, small ones. Communication. Let's see, tell me more about this energy of the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? I'm getting so much more messages now. I just know there's a part 2. Why is the Hierophant here? Courage, brave, somebody who's been here before, somebody who the name of this card is number 18 first of all, and it's Vasilisa. I can't pronounce it. Represents that Hierophant energy, courage, somebody, and I feel like, again, going back to the 12 Dancing Princesses, it's the energy of the 144. Revolution. One of the 144 who's been in this dynamic I'm hearing before. You know when someone's been there, done that, got the t-shirt, someone's moving towards somebody who they know's got that guidance, that inner teaching that can awaken them to the things that's within the dark. But there's an energy over here of Cinderella. Somebody's needing to find out before a certain time. There's a time limit on this, that somebody's needing to awaken. It could have everything to do with this new moon. It could, the moon cards here, if all of this is stemming from that moon energy. I'm running out of time on my device also. So I'm just going to pull a few more oracles. And if guided to, I will come back. This could be the one, wants to fall over on awakening. Tell me more about this energy for those who I'm connecting with in regards to this new moon in Cancer. What's the message in regards to this energy? Finances and career could be a problem or not, because it's in the reverse. A reconciliation's on the table. Let's get one more card. Express your love. I'm hearing before 12 o'clock, before 12. I feel like someone's trying to call somebody to miss an opportunity in true love. In that, because the ace is here, but it's just in the reverse. There's a disconnect. Wedding, it's in the reverse. The situation involves marriage. Deception, and funny enough, I was only going to pull one, which came through, but again I saw an empty space here, and I was drawn to keep pulling, and for whatever comes through, and it fell over right in the energy of that deception. Something's missing. That's behind this separation. Deception is the reason why there's a possible reconciliation with this could be the one. But someone I feel like is just working on some kind of finance, some kind of business. Nine of Pentacles is here. Someone's working hard in order to build their finances. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. But I feel like it's in the reverse. I notice how it came through. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's the card that wants to come through. The brother in darkness. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart, and there is no need to be afraid. And I'm gonna I've only got a few more seconds. There's definitely an energy about time, strong energy about time. On this reading, I don't normally talk about how much seconds I've got left. I just carry on. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. And if this resonates, love and light. I feel guided to come back and read this. It's the right up from the book, Solar Eclipse. It says this card spells out change. Eclipse, both solar and lunar, are the earliest forecasting tools used in astrology. Though these dramatic sky events, the ancients understood major transformations were about to happen, and since these eclipses looked so dramatic, ancient people greatly feared them. Since during an eclipse, the sun and the moon give impression they disappear. The ancients associated eclipses with serpents they believed were devouring the lights in the sky. From this, the ancients formed the idea of death and rebirth, which is what eclipses are all about. In other words, when it comes to eclipses, something has to die for better things to be born. In the case of a solar eclipse, the effects are longer lasting. The solar eclipse occurs during the new moon, which is new moon in Cancer. When the sun and the moon are in opposition but perfectly aligned, for a brief time, the moon obstructs the sun, blocking it from view. In essence, this is a blackout and means we must focus on what is directly in front of us. Usually a change or a shock is in store, which may not be welcome, but is necessary to move us forward. When the solar eclipse card turns up in a reading, you can expect swift changes. And we saw the Knight of Wands that came through. That ends one chapter and starts a new one. You may have felt something would eventually happen, not having recently paid much attention to the situation. Then you're presented with a shock or a jolt, and you're reeling over the sudden change. This upheaval takes away what has been familiar and safe, so you can embark on new territories or even venture on a strange new terrain. But it will be daunting. These events may seem like negatives at first: a divorce, the end to a relationship, being forced to move, or even losing your job. Eclipses tend to affect relationships foremost. However, you may soon see stressors and upsetting changes in relations in the relation supports you and counted on. In the relations that supported you and that you counted on, for whatever reason. These may be taken away, either for a time, being perhaps permanently. So the one thing you can count on is that your life will go through a complete rearrangement of sorts. The energies are saying that it is necessary to be cruel before being kind. But eclipses are not always about the downside. Instead, you may find yourself having to dive in, change something, fix something, or create something you hadn't really thought of, but will work out brilliantly, that ends up transforming your life all the way you've hoped for, maybe beyond your wildest imaginations. All in all, when the solar eclipse card turns up, it implies that you are being forced to make a decision, to act on it. There will be no stepping away from it, even though you may not have been consciously aware of just how much certain issues were not working. It's time to look ahead and finally resolve what has held you back. Now is the time to begin anew and start the new chapter in your book of life. Solar eclipse card in the brief. Rapid change in direction of life path. Rising to the sudden challenges, changes in a job or residence, major adjustments in home and family situations, breaking old patterns. Being pushed in new directions, self-mastery, working with the shadow, feeling lost, being in the dark, facing what needs to be faced, willingness to reinvent, being thrown off balance, then finding your balance once more. A shakedown, starting a new path, being zapped into awareness, becoming present, being required to awaken, being no longer able to rely on the familiar. Corresponding cards to this will be the Two of Wands in the traditional tarot. Key ideas: crisis, change, divorce, dissolution, breakdown, build-up, resolution, and relocation. Again, I'm going to end the reading there. I'll just guide it back to come back and read from the book. And I feel like it aligns perfectly with every card that's came through, especially this awakening to some kind of shadow energy that's taking place. Someone's moving out of an energy of a cold into that sun, that awakening, that illumination, that masculine energy, healing of that feminine energy, that subconscious that's within, that's causing someone to disconnect. Express your love and light.